Welcome. So I recently threw out the opportunity for you to ask me anything. Ask me anything at all. Slightly scary. I'm Laura and I'm a widow, and I am passionate about us getting good at talking about loss and grief because it matters. So I asked, and I have been given some questions. So here we go. I have heard people say the second year is worse than the first. Okay. For me, no. I think everyone is different. What I did notice is at the start, there was a lot to sort out, a lot of doing. So, you've got paperwork to do, you've got admin to sort out, you've got accounts to close down. That takes time, and it consumes hours, it consumes time, it consumes your mental space. So, and if you return to work, then the amount of space that you've got to sort out those things suddenly becomes a little bit less. But there becomes a point where there is no more distraction. The admin is done, and actually that's the pause. That's the moment at which, for me, start questioning what I was doing next, and that the normal that I had previously no longer served me. For me, that point wasn't a year or second year. That was about 9 months in, when there was this huge realization to the point that I couldn't breathe because I felt overwhelmed. My mind was chaotic because everything was shapeless. I had no idea where I was, what I was doing, because I didn't recognize the landscape I was walking through anymore. So it wasn't my second year, that was 9 months. This was my second year, and I think everybody hits that spot at a very different time. It really depends on the unique set of circumstances of that individual. I do feel, personally, for me, there was no way I was ever going to avoid it, because no amount of busyness was ever really going to take away from the fact that I had lost, and there were emotions associated with that. So yeah, I think for some it may even be that the third year is harder. There is no particular answer to that. It really is totally unique to the person experiencing the loss and the grief. Hopefully that helps.